Mitraman Bandhu, welcome to South Asia Maps. We are discussing today the political military history of Deccan, South India, especially the Carnatic region, the Arcot region, under the playlist Dharshani horse, Arabbi horse, and the Arcot Nawab Azim Daula and East India Company Bahadur. These are the political military events that happened in the 1750 to 1800, that is the later part of 18th century. Dharshani horse, Arabbi horse are metaphorical terms. That means Dharshani means a showpiece horse or ornamental horse doing the tricks. People think is the really good horse, but essentially has no value. Whereas the real horse that runs the show in the back end is the Arabbi horse, enduring horse, performant horse. Essentially, this is the de facto ruler, de facto state, de facto power. This is the puppet. Outer de-jure ruler or a state or territory or real. Here, this is the political historical context map. We are in Deccan, South India, Asafia territory, Nizami territory, Nizam's lands, his circle region of Nizam's land. His subordinate Nawab of Arcot ruled here, called Carnatic Nawab or Arcot Nawab. Later, British constituted districts like Nellore district and Ongole, and two Arcot districts, that is the Arcot and Tiruvannamalai, and South Arcot, Gingi, and Tindivanam, and so on, Chengalpat and Madurantakam region. British enclave of Madras, Fort St. George. British enclave in the Ponniyar river mouth, Puducherry, Pondicherry. South of the Delta districts, Tiruchirappalli and Tanjavur and Tiruvarur were under Marathas at that time. South of Vaigai, we have Madurai, Virudhunagar, Ramanadapuram, Maravar territory here. And further south in the Vayapar region, we have Tirunelveli, Tuttukudi, Radha, Nanguneri and Radhapuram and so on. On the west coast, we have Venadu, Kulashekara dynasty, Travancore. Further, Kochi Raja, Samudri Jamorins, and Keladi Bednur Nayaks, Catholic outpost, Catholic Portuguese outpost, Goa, Gomantak. Again, the de-jure, the Dharshani and Arabbi, de-jure horse and de facto horse, nominal state, real state, dependent state or dependent country, dependent government, sovereign state, subsidiary or paramount state, a client state, a master state, a feudatory and supreme power, dependent state, hegemon or bigger superpower dominant, protectorate state, imperial power, paramount power. The context is after the death of Aurangzeb in 1707, Deccan Mughal Empire fell into disorders. Marathas conquered lot of territory. Islamic imperialists ruled this area. European imperialists, French and British, contested for political power also in the Carnatic war. These are the Carnatic Nawabs: Zulfikar Khan, 1703, Dawood Khan Pani, 1710, Sadatullah Khan Dost, Ali Khan, Battle of Damalcheri, Anwaruddin Khan and Battle of Ambur, and Chanda Sahib, a interregnum ruler, and Muhammad Ali Khan Walaza, who ruled nearly 45 years, passed away 95, and his son Umdatul Umara ruled around about 5 years. When Umdatul Umara passed away 1801 July, he has a son Tajul Islam. His father Muhammad Ali Khan Walaza has Umdatul Umara elder son and Amirul Umara younger son. Amirul Umara has a son called Azimud Daula. Umdat has a son called Tajul Islam. British governor of Madras presidency went and gave him paper saying he has to sign a treaty. That is called Treaty of Carnatic later. That means essentially he will transfer all the military administrative powers to East India Company Bahadur and remain a puppet nominal, taking the 20% of revenue British will pay. That Tajul Islam, the son of Umdat, didn't agree. His nephew, he is now deceased Umdat, his nephew Azimud Daula, that is grandson of Walaza, Muhammad Khan Walaza, agreed for that, signed the Treaty of Carnatic 1801 and formally transferred the entire territory, administration, military, political, judicial power to the East India Company Bahadur, Arabbi horse. Now they became the real rulers of Carnatic. They still recognized him as a Nawab, but he has practically no power except getting 20% of revenue for next couple of years. That is Azimud Daula, the first titular Nawab of Carnatic or Arcot. Azimud Daula, East India Company Bahadur, as the real power behind the throne. And this is my main YouTube channel, South Asia Maps Redddy. We have a lot of interesting videos for you, and please go them and look at them and subscribe them and recommend those to your friends who are interested in that. Then we are looking at the Squatchberg Atlas, the contemporary Carnatic region. That means close to 1800s, the Nawab of Carnatic here. The Marathas ruled in Tanjavur. This is the Arcot district previously surrendered by Walaza gave him because he was supported by the British. Their fort, St. George at Madras, their rivals at Pondicherry here, other Nawabs, Nawab of Kadapa, Nawab of Kurnool, Nawab of Savanur. This is the Portuguese imperialist capital, Nizam's territory and Arcots here. And later when the British constituted the Madras presidency, we are showing the same thing, Tirunelveli and Madurai and Virudhunagar, Ramnathpuram, princely state of Pudukkottai, Tiruchinappalli, Tanjavur. This is the Coimbatore, Congo. This is the Baramahal district, the Salem, Dharmapuri, Krishnagiri, and all those things. To south, to Arcot district and Chengalpattu, Madras, Chilika Lake, Nellore and Seeded districts, Vadaya territory, and all those so on. We are showing the here the Arcot region for you for clarity. The now Arcot district, that is Vellore district. You can see the fascinating the Carnatic region. This is the Balgat region, the upland region. This is the Kongunadu and Baramahal Salem, and you can see the Maravar, and this is the Tirunelveli Madurai regions, and we are seeing the same thing here, the capital Arcot and Vellore, and the Azimud Daula lived in the Chepak Palace, so in the Madras Patnam or Channapatnam. And that is about today's fascinating Dharshani Arabbi horse series. We talked about Azimud Daula, who signed the Treaty of Carnatic with East India Company, received 20% of the government khajana share and money, and remained the Dharshani horse for the British masters running the show from the Fort St. George in Channapatnam, Madras. Nawab lived close by across the Kuam River in Chepak Palace, later Madras Presidency, now Tamil Nadu province of South India, Deccan. This is your presenter Redddy at South Asia Maps Intellectual Kshatriya channel. See you later. Dhanyavad.